Okay, you clicked on this video because you're like me and you're trying to become absolutely unstoppable this year. Well, this is the video for you. I'm going to lay it out and show you how I'm actually going to take the action steps of being unstoppable this year. Last video, we talked about my goals and the New Year's. This one, we're talking about the action steps that we're going to take to become unstoppable. Let's go. Jeez. The very first thing that I want to do this year to become unstoppable is to stop playing it safe. Last year, I think we did a lot of great things to push the ball, to move the needle, to get us in a position to make us even better this year. But we played it way too safe. And what I mean by safe is we didn't push ourselves out of the comfort zone. We didn't push ourselves and try to get into rooms with bigger executives, bigger people in the industry, and push ourselves to put us in spots that's going to cause us to work harder and to be more diligent in the things we want to accomplish. Again, I am in real estate, so that means it's a different game, and I'm in YouTube, which means it's a different game. But you can still apply these same principles and these same tools to the things that you want to do. And playing it safe is something we're not going to do this year. Again, I want to push myself out of these comfort zones and expand my horizon on what it means to be an operator of a business and to be an operator in real estate. I want to get my hands dirty. I want to pay for more courses. I want to spend more money. I want to do things that owners do to make themselves great. And playing it safe is not one of those things. So we are getting rid of the safety net. We're cutting all the safety harnesses this year, and we're focusing and dialing in on the things we want to create. Now, with that is I want to fail more. Again, that doesn't mean losing, and I want to take more risk, calculated risk, to actually accomplish these goals. Again, like we said, we're doubling our input for what our content is. We're doubling down on taking these meetings and paying for courses and doing the things. But again, we have to get our hands dirty and get in there to actually fail more. And failing is something to not be afraid of. Failing is just a small obstacle and a learning that you are going through to get better for the next lane and for the next opportunity that comes your way. Now, again, failing does come with hardships. It may come with sometimes loss of money and loss of time. But the main goal is making sure that you're failing at an upward momentum and you're learning things along the way that's going to improve the game. So I want to get my hands dirty. I want to fail more. I want to see what other operators and other people are doing, and then also learn from their mistakes as well. I think it's super crucial to fail in areas that you can push. Maybe that's a new YouTube branding or a YouTube video and different things like that that's going to push me, but also still have a safety net of something I can know, okay, hey, I don't need to do that. I don't need to go that route. And again, when you learn from other people's failures too, you stack those failures. Me taking on somebody else's failures and learning from them and what they did wrong is also going to give me that failure and something I can automatically learn from and overcome. So there's multiple ways to fail that's going to give you a bigger opportunity to lead and to push that momentum in a forward projection. So that is one thing that I want to do is fail more. On top of that is learn quicker. Again, it's okay to fail, but if I'm not learning from that process and I'm not learning what to do to get to that next thing, then I'm just failing to fail and I'm not going to build my momentum. Now, again, I realize real estate, business, YouTube, it's a long game. That means I'm going to be here for a while. I'm going to keep pushing content and keep doing stuff. So I understand that. But the faster I learn, the smaller I close that gap. If that gap is 10 years and I can learn this year things that are going to propel me, that means I'm going to take 5. And then if I keep learning the next year, I'm going to take 3. So the more that I can learn and apply, again, this is actionable steps to becoming unstoppable. That means that I have to apply and take those action steps to the next level and actually implement them into my business and into my YouTube channel. So that's the key thing, applying them. If I can learn quickly and apply them even quicker, man, we're going to be killing it this year. Now, again, I mentioned this in my last video. So if you haven't seen that, go check it out. I lay out my goals and kind of the mindset that I'm taking this year. But one of the key things that I want to say is I am pushing myself a lot this year. There's a lot that I want to do and there's a lot I want to get done. That is going to take sacrifice and that is going to take time. But one of the key things that it's going to do is require me to push distractions out the window. And that's another thing that I'm going to do this year to become unstoppable is continue to push distractions away. A lot of people talk about what they're going to do in the new year, but they don't talk about the stuff they're willing to give up and the distractions they're willing to toss out in order to become successful this year. So there's going to be a long list. And if you guys are interested in seeing that one, please put it in the comments below. I'm going to be making a video about the distractions and the things that I'm getting rid of to become successful. But if you want to see that video, go ahead and put it in the comments or like this video and I'll add it to the playlist. But the main thing is I want to get rid of distractions. What small stuff can I kick out of my daily schedule to give me more time to focus on the business, focus on the things that I want to accomplish this year? And again, like I said in that previous video, 1 to 3 properties is what I want to do this year, multifamily to be specific. So if you're a broker or you're somebody in the Midwest or in Illinois and you want to reach out to me, go ahead and comment in below too and we'll talk. But again, acquiring 1 to 3 multifamily properties this year is on top of my list, among other things, growing this YouTube channel and doing stuff like that. But the main focus is what distractions can I get rid of to make sure that I'm focused in and dialed in on my goals. That's how you become unstoppable. Now, another thing that I really want to emphasize is learning from others. Again, we have a lot that I'm planning this week, and I'm super excited to take you guys on that journey because we're going to be meeting with a lot of cool people, owners, property managers, and we're going to be making a lot of phone calls to set up more meetings and more stuff. But again, every single one of these meetings has to be strategic. That means I take something away that I'm learning from them and applying it to my business and to my brand to grow. You are not going to get anywhere unless you are teachable, for one, making sure that you know how to take information in and learn from somebody else, but also that you're applying that stuff. Again, everything everybody says is not going to be beneficial to your brand, to your business, but learning to weed through that and get the stuff that's going to make it absolutely fire and make your business grow is crucial. And again, that's another reason you're watching this channel. I'm doing a lot of the filtering work for you guys and showing you, hey, this works, this doesn't work. So that way you can go straight and apply it to your business. So I hope you guys are enjoying that. But again, I want to make sure that when I meet with these people that I'm not just passively listening or being distracted, but I'm engaging, I'm applying, I'm seeing what I can do for them and how we can work as a partnership to get them what they want, but also help me get what I want. And the last thing is I want to have the ability to create value. If you have others' intentions first before yours, you are going if you have others' intentions before yours, you are going to excel. That means, am I putting the client, the customer, the renters first as I build my business? And again, it's not just about me stacking my pockets. Again, this is a business, so we do want to profit and we do want to pay ourselves. But again, are we putting the customer and the client first? Are we putting our employees first? That's going to excel our business. And I want to start that thinking now before I acquire my business so that way I can take it into the systems and everything that I'm learning. Guys, that is it. That is the things that I'm doing and the actionable steps that you can apply right now to be unstoppable this year. Again, it's cool to watch this video and I'm glad you guys are watching. Make sure that you like, subscribe, and share with this with somebody else so that way they can benefit from it. But if you were just watching and you're not actually taking the action steps and actually doing what it takes to get to the next level, then you're done. You're cooked. You're already behind this year. Again, this year, we're still at the beginning. It's still early. We have time to be successful, but you got to apply and take those action steps now to do that later. Guys, I want to hear what you're doing, and I'm thankful that you watched this video and made it this far. Go in the comments. Tell me what it is you're doing so we can build together, and maybe I can make a video on it if you guys have questions or different things that you want to experience as you build your business and your brand. And as always, let's get to work. Let's get after it. Be unstoppable this year. No safety nets. We're getting after it. Let's work.